SOFI update here on the 4th. So, we're falling as expected, lower. We haven't hit my target yet, but we are falling, and it's mostly because of the overall market. And really, there's not really anything you can say that's going to be definite. I can say on this video that's going to be definite. This could be a first wave, second wave, and we're looking at a 3, 4, 5 down here to the $5 area, $5 to $6 area. Or the second possibility is this right here is a fourth wave that retraced a little bit farther than expected. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if that is the case, then we're looking here at the 200-day moving average sitting at $7. So at the minimum, I think this is going to go to $7. But it could go all the way down here to $5 or $6, depending on the overall market. If you look at SPY, have it drawn up here. This is either going to end up being ABC down here to the 200-day, and we're going to go to new highs after that. So if that plays out, if it's ABC and we go to new highs, then I would say SOFI is probably going to bottom around the 200-day moving average. And this will be a short C wave, considering the fact that SPY would only have about 1% lower to go, and then we would bounce. So $7 could be the bottom. Just got to watch it. If you go on lower time frames, it looks like we're probably in a fourth wave here or so, and it's just ready to fall down to the 200-day at least. The market's down overall with futures. So again, my original prediction was just based on the fact of how long this A wave was. So this would say 536, which is definitely possible if this is wave 1, because then you're looking at 620 minimum for a third wave, bounce, and then probably come down here in the 5s. So 5 to 6 is not even that crazy if the market keeps on falling. But if the market bounces from here, I would say the 200-day moving average could be a short. This could end up being a short C wave. So it could end up being something like that, and then we bounce. Because remember, if this is a 5-wave move right here, then it only needs to retrace to the 0.5 fib. We've already hit that. The 0.6 fib is right around, 0.61 fib is right around the 200-day moving average. 5 to 6 is going to be below the 0.78 fib. So if I had to guess, I would say right now, I would say 200-day moving average would probably be the bottom. Here's another factor, IWM. IWM looks to me like it's going down to 160. So we have A, and then we have A, B, C right here. And then that would be the overall B wave. And if that happens, and the market, let's say the market bounces from the 200-day, SPY does, then we're going to go to new highs after that. Or not new highs, we're going to go to back up here to 200 again. So the whole move would look like, be kind of like a triangle, and then I would expect a big fall. So IWM is another thing to watch. I think it's probably going down here to 160. But let me look one more time, because this broke above this right here, so it can't be a 5-wave move. And this looks very corrective. This looks pretty corrective. And then this looks impulsive. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I would look for 160 in IWM. That's about that's like 6, 7, 8% lower. So we'll see how much that affects SOFI, but the 200 DMA is going to be very important to watch over the next couple of days. I would just expect it to go down there pretty much tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, hitting the 200 DMA, and then maybe get a bounce off of there. And then after the bounce, we'll see if it's corrective or it's impulsive. I would be hedging your positions. I mean, it's kind of hard to hedge now if you're not already hedged, not knowing where this is going. But the last factor to take into account, I talked about this in the market video, is the dollar. And the dollar, in my opinion, looks like it's about topped out. So in the video, I talked about, for weeks now, I've been talking about this being an expanded flat. Expanded flats normally go to either the 100% retracement, the 1.23, or the 1.61. And look at that. Pretty much nailed the 1.23 fib. And my count is, I think we're in the fifth wave of it. Fifth wave of the fifth wave. So the dollar might have topped out. So if that's the case, and we go down here to 93, that's going to be really bullish for growth stocks. So a little bit of mixed indicators. I think the next couple of days will still be down, probably going into the end of the week. And I think IWM can hit 160. It doesn't have to hit 160. It could hit... It could just hit the 100% retracement here at 166. But just based on the parallel lines I draw, I'm looking for 160. So I expect downside over the next couple of days on IWM. SOFI is going to at least hit the 200 DMA. There are gaps below at 605 and 544. So again, if SPY does not get a good bounce off the 200 DMA here at 416, and we get a corrective move and it goes lower, then I would expect SOFI to probably fall all the way to this area right here. So that's pretty much what I see for now. It's not really set in stone what's going to happen. Like this right here, this indicator right here, or this A wave, if it's the same length as a C wave, we're going back down to the 5s. But if the market bounces here soon, as the dollar and the indexes look like they're about to, then $7 would be enough, and then it could start bouncing. But then IWM is showing another 6-7% down. So a lot of mixed indicators right here. I would just watch the 200 DMA. You have the 20, we're below the 20. And let's see where the 50 is at. And then the 50 is way up here at 869. So we're below the 20 and the 50, and we got the 200 here at 7. So it needs to hold the 200 DMA over the next couple of days. If we close below the 200 DMA and SPY keeps on selling off, then I would say we're probably going down here to these gap fills. On the standard deviations, it's looking good for starting to scale in though. We're at the very bottom of this range, -2 standard deviations. So I would lean towards $7 bounce. But again, if it breaks it and SPY keeps on going lower, then we're probably going to go down here to 5 or 6 area. So that's it. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you think we are going to break the 200 DMA, or do you think that we are going to hold it and start the next run? Are we going to go like this? Or are we going to go like this? So that is my interpretation of the chart. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. I'll catch you in the next video.